Welcome back, guys. In this video, we are going to take a look at one of the Java features, that is switch expression. So which is basically an enhanced switch statement. So let us understand it with a simple example. First, we'll go and create one switch statement, and then we'll see the changes that Java made and created in a switch expression. So here I'm going to create a switch statement first. Let's say if suppose string day equal to, I can say Monday. So now here it could be in an integer or it could be boolean, double, you can add any data type. But now in this scenario, I have added a string over here. Now another string, I can say meeting. Here I'm just declaring a variable, not initializing the value. Okay. So let's say if I create a switch, here I'm passing a day. So now here we are going to say if case is Monday. Okay, I can say case is Monday, right? Then I have to say meeting equal to like 9 a.m. Okay. So now suppose if the case is Wednesday, so I can say case Wednesday. So meeting equal to maybe it's a 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Okay. So now suppose if the Saturday Sunday, right? Suppose the case is Saturday Sunday, then there is no meeting over here. So I can say case. Here we can add a multiple case, case as well. So I can say Saturday and I can add a Sunday. So now here, if suppose case is Saturday and Sunday, then I need to say meeting equal to, there is no meeting in Saturday, Sunday. So I can say no meeting. Right? So in other days, like, for example, in Tuesday, Thursday and Friday and all, will be, 7 a.m. So in this case, we can make it as a default. So default meeting equal to, I can say 7 a.m. Okay, so by default, it's a 7 a.m. That will come like if you're given a Tuesday or Thursday or Friday, so it will coming into the default. So otherwise, case Monday means it's going to return a 9 a.m. Wednesday is a 8 a.m. Saturday, Sunday means no meeting, right? So this is what we have written as switch cases. Now, finally, we have to print the meeting, right? I can say print meeting. So now let's see. If I run this, it's not going to work. Why? Because always in a switch cases, we need to add a break statement. Okay. Here we have to add a break statement. So if the in switch statement actually require a break, right? After each cases in order to work properly. So always you have to remember that. So I just add a break over here. Then I just copy the break and add it over here and here as well. Okay. Fine. Now let's run this. We'll see how this is working. I can run this. See, now it's returning at 9 a.m. because we have given a Monday. So now suppose I'm giving Wednesday. Now let's run this again. So Wednesday means going to return 8 a.m. right? So now if it is Saturday, Sunday. If I give in a Sunday, then it's going to return no meeting. See, it's working. Cool. This is working properly. But now let's take a look at how we can replace this instead using the switch expression. If you think of an expression, basically the expression finishes the task and it returns the result at the end. So this is the role of expression comparing to the switch statement. Okay. So now what we are going to do, we have a colon over here, right? We have a colon. So which is basically separating the case with the meeting. So in switch expressions, instead of colon, we are going to use the arrows. So we can say arrows over here, right? So even here also you can add a arrows. Yeah, here also I'll just replace all those things. So you should either use colon or arrows, right? So we have to replace all the colons with the arrows. So now what we are going to, I'll put all these things in a single line. So I'll just move that here. Same way here also. So the same arrow we used in a lambda expression as well. So even default also we can move the meeting. So when I use the arrow here, I'm instantly telling the Java I'm going to use a switch expression. Now with the switch expression, there will be no break statement. So we don't need the break keyword hereafter. So I just remove the break because we are using a switch expression, right? So if you are adding a, then there is no break statement over here. Right? Switch expression doesn't actually have a same old behavior like switch statement. That's the reason we don't actually need a break keyword anymore. All right. So you can see we replaced colon with the arrow. We have got rid of the breaks and everything is still going to work fine because there is no error right now. So let me run this. We'll see. So we have given a Sunday. See, it's returning a no meeting. Okay. So this is instantly enhances the readability. So this is the way we can shorter than it used to be. However, we can modify this further. So we can actually get rid of all the assignment also. See, assignment meeting here we have given, right? So if we assign the whole expression into the meeting here, so there is no need of add a meeting into the each case separately. So we can only specify it once up here, right? So what we can do, I can say meeting equal to, we can make it over here, right? Now, since this is an expression, so now I'll just remove these things, okay? Because we no need to add all the assignment over here. So we'll remove these things. Meeting equal to no need of this one. So here it is throwing an error, right? Since we are using an expression, so we actually need a semicolon over here. End of this expression. So I can say semicolon. See, now there is no error over here. Now let's run this. We'll see how this is working. So if I given a Sunday, so now let's see. Sunday means no meeting. So if I make it as a Monday, so let's run this. See, now it's returning a 9 a.m. Right? As you can see, everything is working perfectly fine. And the syntax here we have, here is a way shorter than it used to be, right? Notice that just we make it as a arrow, right? Syntax switch. This is for a switch expression, replacing the colon of traditional switch statement. Additionally, there is no need for a break statement, simplifying the syntax and enhancing the readability. And there is something else with the switch expression. Now, we have used the arrows, right, for all these cases, including default also. But we can actually switch back to the colon, right? Switch back to the colon as well. Still, we are using a switch expression. So if I switch, if I switch here back to colon, what will happen? Then there is something what I need to do. I'll just make it as a colon over here, I'll just make it as a colon instead of the arrow. Even here also I just make it. Okay, now here we need to add a one more keyword. Okay, as you can see, I still got error in all the cases, right? So there is also new keyword that was released with the switch expression. That keyword is called eld. So I can say eld. Okay. So now in this case, what I'm saying here is basically if case is Monday, return 9 a.m. So we are assigning into the meeting, right? So the eld means it is return. Okay. So now I'll make it as here as well. I'll just copy that, paste it over here. Okay. So now it's going to return. The eld means it's a return. Now depends on the case, the value that we have on the right side, right, will going to return you and assigning to the meeting variable. So this is actually example of the switch expression. Still it is going to work. I'll show you that now. Let me run this. See, it's returning a 9 a.m. because we have given a Monday over here. Suppose if you're given a Tuesday, now it's going to return default one, right? That is a 7 a.m. because Tuesday case we are not given. If you are not given, the case, then it is going to coming into the default. So it is working fine, right? So with the switch expression, you can leverage the LD keyword to explicitly return the value within the each cases. I hope this is clear. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.